What's up, my kitty crew? I'm back today with a let's play of Doki Doki Literature Club. It says it's not suitable for children or people who are easily disturbed. I am neither, so we can continue on from there. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Well, I have anxiety and depression. Let's see. Oh, there's an agreement. Wow. There's an agreement that you have to. Oh, well, I agree. Let's play, shall we? Team Silent. Yes, you said that already. I have not played this yet, so first off, let's go into settings and turn the music down some. Actually, let's turn the music off because I'm pretty sure it's probably copyrighted. Let's see. Slow the text down a bit so maybe you guys can read along with me. Let's do full screen. And let's go. Apparently it won't let me have my whole name, so we'll just go with Spectral Ash. I appreciate the dinging every time my mouse hits an option. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Ooh. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Oh boy. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. You don't run away from your friends, that's wrong. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, she looks very panicked and very perturbed, I think. I overslept again. Apparently this is not the first time you've done that, so okay. But I caught you this time. Oh, that sounds terrible. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, I wish you would never do that because that's wrong. This is starting to get a little weird to me. That's mean, Spectral Ash. I don't have a mean bone in my body. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. That's mean. If your friends are weird, let them be weird and be weird with them. Enjoy life. It's short. Especially if you keep on doing crap like this. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. Aw, she's smiling. She's cute when she smiles. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. She was interrupted. Oh, we interrupted her? We should let her finish. That's mean. I have no idea what I'm saying is mean. This is probably a precursor to something really bad that's gonna happen. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Is this like a point and click kind of thing? I haven't looked anything on this game up, so I have no idea what's going on. I've had some friends who've played that really encouraged me to play. But this is like my first time ever playing this. And it's also my first Let's Play, so be kind to me in the comments. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because it really helps me out. Anyway. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Spectral Ash, have you decided on a club to join yet? The Doki Doki Literature Club? Title. A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh. Oh, I clicked auto. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I don't know what I did. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat in the few years because you trust me, right? I'm starting not to. Don't make me keep worrying you about it. If I click off auto, if I click auto again, okay, maybe that worked. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Oh, that's sweet. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh, she's happy again. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because she's cute. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I'm beginning to think the character you play in this game is an ass, kind of. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Sorry. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I guess the wall where the clubs are apparently. Oh yeah, clubs. There we go. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I am the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Aww. Sayori? Yeah. There is no way I am going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh, not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she Sure, she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would be bringing a new member. Well then, aren't you just a little... To assume makes an ass out of you and me. Just saying. But anyway, let's see what it says. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh, wow. They're like throwing a party. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Swift off to another room. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for cupcakes. Okie dokie then. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. I'm guessing that third year, that's a Japanese or Chinese or European way of doing like the years in school. But for safety's sake, and it says third year, I'm going to assume we are very young. We're not very young, but younger than I am actually. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, it's girl number one because we don't know her name yet, and she has purple hair. I automatically love her because I love purple. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, and she has a good way of talking. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, Sayori. Seriously, you brought a boy? That one has pink hair. I'm noticing a theme here. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Spectral Ash, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Worlds and words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Ah, kawaii. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Oh, she's young. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, okay. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Okay. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Okie dokie. So she's purple-haired girl's the smartest. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica? Is that right? That's right. How do I know this, Monica? It's great to see you again, Spectral Ash. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, I was in a class with her. That is not what I was assuming, but icky ticky. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Oh, okay. Basically, completely out of my league. Oh, so there was a like crush type situation, but yeah. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little you too, Monica. Like, why is everybody starting to stutter now? Come sit down, Spectral Ash. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Can I sit in the middle? I'll get the cupcakes. Oh, hey, I made them. I'll get them. Well, not Suki is just a little fireball, isn't she? Sorry, I got a little too excited. Don't you apologize, Sayori. You were trying to be helpful. Then how about I make some tea as well? Sure, Yuri, that would be wonderful. I don't know how you would have tea with cupcakes, but okay. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Oh, why are we opening closets? I got a text. Hold on, just a second. Phone. I'm letting a friend of mine who I often play games with, Ghost, you may have heard me play games with him before, letting him know I'm doing a Let's Play, so hopefully he kind of keeps everyone else in line and keeps them bothering me at the moment, so I can get this done, and let's continue, shall we? We were at opening the closet. Alright. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I want to see them. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious, Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Aw, I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I'm going to go ahead and hit save, because I have a feeling that some crazy mess is fixing to start going on. And I want to save here before something weird happens. Because I don't. This is forming it to be a weird situation. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. that, that's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. This is what I was afraid of. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. This is high school! Why are they taking these clubs so seriously? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Well, I can understand that. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. Well, do our best. You know it. She went from being kind of bitchy to like, girl. Sorry, I just knocked the spoon off something. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Okie dokie. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Spectral Ash, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. I knew there was going to be some sketchy stuff coming. And I'm actually going to leave it here for today. We've been recording for 20 minutes or so. But I'm gonna leave it here for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna put this up unedited because honestly, let's see what happens. But anyway, thanks you guys for watching. I'm going to end this here. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and make today the best of your 9 lives.